Trouble is brewing in the Zuckerberg household as Priscilla Chan breaks her silence, sparking rumors that her and Mark Zuckerberg's picture-perfect marriage might be on the rocks. What's going on behind the scenes of Silicon Valley's most famous couple? With whispers of marital strife surfacing, Chan's recent comments have left the internet speculating, is this a sign of deeper trouble or a misread? Why is Priscilla Chan speaking out now, and what do her words reveal about their relationship? Could this be the beginning of a high-profile tech breakup? From the pressures of Zuckerberg's ambitious metaverse plans to Chan's growing frustration with public scrutiny, the tension between personal life and global leadership seems unavoidable. But here's what makes this story even juicier. Her comments hint at more than just business disagreements. What secrets are hiding behind their carefully curated public image?
But my best memory from Harvard is meeting Priscilla. Priscilla and I started dating, and you know, that movie made it seem like Face Smash was so important to starting Facebook. It wasn't. But without Face Smash, I never would have met Priscilla. And Priscilla's the most important person in my life. So you could still say it was the most important thing I built in my time here.
Their story, from Harvard romance to Silicon Valley royalty. Let's rewind to where it all began. Imagine a Harvard dorm party in 2003. Young, ambitious minds buzzing with dreams. That's where Mark Zuckerberg, a sophomore with a cheeky grin and a knack for coding, met Priscilla Chan, a pre-med freshman standing in line for the bathroom. Mark's opening line? "I'd rather be on a date with you than finishing my take-home midterm." Cheesy? Maybe, but it worked. Priscilla later joked that his boldness caught her attention. That moment wasn't just a cute meet-cute. It laid the foundation for a relationship that would weather the pressures of global fame, billion-dollar deals, and life in the public eye. Fast forward to 2012, and these two are walking down the aisle in their backyard. But here's the twist. Guests thought they were attending a party to celebrate Priscilla's graduation from med school. Classic Mark and Priscilla, right? Understated, yet meaningful. And let's not forget the timing. Just one day after Facebook's IPO. Talk about a roller coaster week. Over the years, Mark has openly shared how integral Priscilla is to his life. Priscilla helps me keep perspective on what's really important, family and giving back, he once said in an interview. He's not just talking the talk, either. For instance, he planned anniversary surprises like recreating their favorite college pizza dates, and even teamed up with T-Pain to remix Get Low, the song that played when they first met. Can you imagine the billionaire CEO geeking out over a throwback jam? That's the side of Mark you don't see every day. Then there's the philanthropy, the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. It's not just a passion project, it's their shared mission to create a better world. Whether they're funding medical research or advocating for education reform, the two seem to work seamlessly as a team, blending their strengths to make a real impact.
Meet Max, the little girl who unknowingly started it all, now joined by her little sister, August.
Augie, can you say hi to Gail?
Hi, August. Hi, August.
Who recently had a birthday? Me. How old did you turn?
4.
4. How do you raise children when you can really give them anything materially to be grounded?
Well, I think first of all, we don't give them everything, so I think that's an important piece, but they also just have responsibilities.
So you're saying you teach them that they have chores?
They have chores.
Your kids have chores?
Yeah, they have
They
responsibilities.
have chores, they have responsibilities.
Yeah.
We also take them to work.
Their family life is just as compelling. With 3 daughters, Maxima, August, and little Aurelia, they've embraced parenthood with open arms. Despite their hectic lives, Mark and Priscilla are known to prioritize family time, from silly bedtime stories to celebrating their daughter's milestones. Now, here's the thing. From Harvard parties to billion-dollar boardrooms, their love story isn't just about romance. It's about partnership, resilience, and staying grounded amidst the whirlwind of success. And honestly, isn't that the kind of love story we all root for? But wait, something's happening now? Chan's recent remarks have everyone wondering if the foundation of this billion-dollar partnership is cracking. So, what did Priscilla Chan say? So, what exactly did Chan say that got everyone talking? During a rare interview, she opened up about the pressures of balancing family life with being married to a tech mogul. She admitted that sometimes it feels like she's playing second fiddle to Zuckerberg's grand visions, especially when it comes to his billion-dollar obsession with the metaverse. Here's the kicker. Chan reportedly said, "It's hard to feel seen when everything revolves around his vision." Whoa, that's not just a casual comment. It's a glimpse into a relationship strained by ambition and expectation.
2 years later, a young genius created his first programming product called ZuckNet that let all family members communicate via local network. Later, he developed a program titled Synapse that could recognize users' music tastes. Microsoft even wanted to purchase it for $2 million, yet Zuckerberg refused. In 2002, he entered Harvard and began studying psychology. It was there that he came up with an idea of creating Facebook that made him a billionaire. A talented programmer became so popular that he was depicted in several TV projects, including The Simpsons and The Social Network.
The metaverse problem. Let's talk about Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse obsession and how it's shaking things up in his personal life. This ambitious project has already burned through billions of dollars, promising to revolutionize online interaction. But let's be honest, most people just aren't buying it. Critics call it a financial sinkhole, and even Meta's employees have described the project as disorganized and directionless. Meta's stock? It's taken a serious hit, adding even more pressure. But here's where it gets personal. Imagine being Priscilla Chan, married to a guy so laser-focused on a digital dream that it seems to eclipse everything else. Sources claim she's frustrated, and honestly, can you blame her? Remember, this isn't the first time Zuckerberg has gone all in on a high-stakes venture. Back in Facebook's early days, whispers swirled about how his relentless focus strained their relationship. Now, with the metaverse, the stakes and the stress are bigger than ever.
But let's find out more about the celebrity's closest people. The father, Edward, works as a dentist. He has always been supportive of his stellar son's ideas and goals. Furthermore, they share a tight bond till present days. The mother's name is Karen, and she is a psychiatrist. Together with her spouse, she gave birth to 4 children and is very close with all of them. She clearly saw her kids' ambitions and talents and helped them to achieve the most of it.
Even worse, Zuckerberg's metaverse vision isn't just a business problem, it's a family one. His unwavering commitment to this project reportedly leaves little time for Priscilla or their 3 young daughters. For a couple that's always valued balance, this imbalance has to sting. And the public criticism? it only magnifies the pressure. How do you maintain harmony at home when the whole world is questioning your priorities? Still, this isn't just a doom and gloom story. The couple's history shows resilience. Despite their challenges, they've weathered storms before. Could this be just another test of their strength? That's the question everyone's asking. The pressure of public scrutiny. But there's more. Being Mrs. Zuckerberg comes with its own set of challenges. Chan has talked before about how tough it is raising their daughters, Maxima and August, while under constant public scrutiny. And let's be real, being married to the face of one of the most controversial tech companies on Earth can't be easy. From the Cambridge Analytica scandal to accusations of spreading misinformation, Zuckerberg's public image has been through the ringer. And guess what? That spotlight often shines on Chan too. Recently, she said something that really struck a chord. There's no manual for how to raise a family when the entire world feels entitled to comment on your choices. Think about that. Every parenting decision she makes, every move she makes, is up for public debate. Talk about exhausting.
People left Vietnam during the war in these small boats into the South China Sea. And there were stories about how these boats would sink with whole families on them. And so my grandparents, both sets of grandparents who knew each other, decided that there was a better future out there, and they were willing to take risks for it. But they were afraid of losing all of their kids. My dad is one of 6, my mom is one of 10. And so they decided that there was something out there in this bleak time, and they paired up their kids, one from each family, and sent them out on these little boats before the internet, before cell phones, and just said, we'll see you on the other side.
Chan's growing independence. But here's where it gets interesting. Lately, Priscilla Chan has been stepping out of Zuckerberg's shadow. As the co-founder of the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, she's been making waves in philanthropy. She's focused on big issues like education and healthcare, carving out her own identity. In her recent interviews, Chan emphasized how important it is for her to be seen as more than just Mark Zuckerberg's wife. And that's got people wondering, is she preparing for something bigger? Maybe even a life without Zuckerberg.
Workouts are anything for you. Are you kidding? They're all going to be awesome. They're all going to be awesome. What an amazing card.
Social media speculation. Of course, the internet has its own theories. Hashtags like Eurasian Zuckerberg divorce are trending, with people dissecting every word Chan said. One viral tweet summed it up perfectly. When your husband is too busy building the future to live in the present, what do? Some fans are rallying behind Chan, praising her for speaking out. Others are convinced this is the beginning of a high-profile breakup. And let's not forget the memes, because, of course, the internet can't resist turning drama into a punchline.
In 2012, just after Facebook's IPO, Mark Zuckerberg married Priscilla Chan. Chan was a student at Harvard at the same time as Mark, though she completed her education, and the couple had been dating since their college years. Zuckerberg and Chan had a surprise wedding, where around 100 people gathered to celebrate Chan's medical school graduation. Instead, the couple exchanged vows and Chan became his wife.
What if they split? Okay, let's play devil's advocate for a minute. What if they actually got divorced? A split between Zuckerberg and Chan would be huge, not just for them, but for Meta as a whole. Remember how Jeff Bezos and Mackenzie Scott's divorce rocked Amazon? Or how Bill and Melinda Gates' breakup sent shockwaves through the philanthropic world? The same could happen here. Investors are already skeptical about Zuckerberg's metaverse obsession. Throw in personal turmoil, and it could spell disaster for Meta's future. And then there's the financial side. With their combined net worth in the billions, a divorce would be one of the most expensive in history. But more than the money, it would mark the end of an era for one of tech's most iconic couples. The bigger picture. So, what's really going on here? Are Mark and Priscilla heading for a split, or is this just a rough patch in their marriage? Here's the thing. Relationships are complicated, even without the added pressure of fame, fortune, and global scrutiny. And while it's easy to speculate, only they know what's happening behind closed doors. What's clear, though, is that Priscilla Chan's voice is louder than ever. Whether she's speaking out as a warning sign or simply reclaiming her narrative, one thing's for sure: the world is watching. So, what do you think? Is this the beginning of the end for Zuckerberg and Chan, or will they find a way to work through it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We've got more juicy updates coming your way. Stay tuned. And if you're hungry for more, check out these other videos on our channel that dive deep into Hollywood's most controversial moments. Trust us, you won't want to miss them.